Welcome back to Total Warhammer 3 in part 30 of our Yuan Bo Immortal Empires campaign. In today's episode, we are here with the Iron Dragon, where we have overextended a bit into the Darklands and have been attacked now by Azag the Slaughterer. Auto Resolve says it's going to lose our entire army here, but I think we should be able to hold back the tides of greenskins. At least we'll try our best. They've got 2 Arachnarok Spiders, 2 artillery pieces here with the Goblin Rock Loppers, which are going to be spraying havoc on our Jade warriors. Hopefully we can delay them until his front line actually engages ours. That way they should be less likely and less inclined to actually fire on us. But we have the severe advantage in that once Xiao Ming goes into dragon form, he should be able to hunt down Azag quite quickly, and that's what we're going to attempt to do. So let's dive on into the Battle of Fort Dojnivort. Alright, so we do have a bit of terrain we can use to our advantage here. Fortunately, there is some forest that will be stopping our artillery from getting maximum carnage, so we'll go ahead and set them up on top of this position here. We should hopefully be able to kind of force the orcs between 2 different positions. That's the intent, at least. Not the best map for us. Luckily, they're all the way in this back corner, so we'll set our artillery teams up and we'll go to work. Well up front here, going to be probably receiving an absolute whooping this battle. The Jade Lion up front as well. Warrior crossbows. And I think we'll have more of them on this side. Jade warriors. Slanted formation. It'll have some peasant spears in these woods here, just to stop any orcs from trying to move on through. There are an absolute ton of them, but that should stop any kind of cavalry charge, and then we can kind of rotate them from there. These are our infantry that have already been deployed. Not having enough for this gap is very concerning. Stalking peasant archers. And they are definitely going to be going all the way around. So we'll probably want to keep the long riders back. 1 unit in the center here and the other unit off to the side. Gonna keep them. It'd be very hard to actually force them back, but we have the lion and we have the Terracotta Sentinel. Hopefully we have enough. In fact, so much so that we may want to just 1 unit over here. We have the 2 defending. Weakens this side considerably, but don't have a lot of choices there. Xiao Ming is going to be on hunting down Azag duty immediately. We'll throw all these spearmen into the woods here. I guess we could just make a line of weak spears. Archers in the woods. Can't Vanguard deploy them, sadly. And then the Celestial Dragon Guard. We'll have them moved wherever they are needed most. Oh. Crossbows up. You all with Group 1, and we'll have Group 1 in guard mode. Switching between this and Pharaoh. The hotkeys are just slightly different, so trying to remember them all is breaking my mind. So these guys can all be a unit, and we'll put the artillery crew with Group 2 there. The flyers, and then Xiao Ming's crew. Your job is to keep everyone here defended. Sorcerer of Secrets. We've got the piercing shots here, and then the Elixir of Venom. This is going to be a dangerous fight. Keep you in the woods a bit so you're not getting hit by rocks right off the bat. We'll bring you crows up to the side. Great at anti-artillery. You 2 warriors can also just kind of fill in gaps very weakly. There we are. Let's get to it. You're gonna hide in the back corner, are you? Alright, well, Xiao Ming's coming to get you. Swiggity swoogity. Intimidatingly hovers towards you. One man. hunting down villainy. We need to try to drop down the Plague of Rust that lasts for 44 seconds before we transform. So we Plague of Rust, we transform, and then we go proceed to destroy Azag. But then we have to worry about an absolute horde of greenskins. They're so happy they got their shrooms, which is a deadly weapon. Spirit Leech going down. It's not even going to break through the barrier, likely. Oh, there is no escape. Get to where you can drop down the Plague of Rust, and then we'll go up into the sky. Trying desperately to break through Jiao Ming's barrier. Come on now. And transform. Hopefully we have enough time. Mistcast doing more damage. Alright, Jiao Ming. He's got here a few seconds, and he has negative 78 armor. Let's go destroy. In Yan's decree. Although he may just try to run away. Go ahead and activate the old recharge per second. Those are Orc Biggins. Where are all of your small boys at? There they are. Not as much damage as I would have expected, but now we are dueling with Azag, and that should go very much our way. Well, absolutely. Duel of the Fates. Already trying to run. No, we need you gone. That leadership debuff is going to be important. Put you guys on back. Longer riders up and around. Realize we are fairly exposed here. He's taking a little bit of damage, but he is still going to replenish that. Spirit Leech by Azag. Guess load some Night Goblins. There we go. Hit the Rock Llamas a little bit. Jiao Ming's taking some damage. Trying to get him around behind so he's not getting hit by the Rock Lobbers directly. The rest of them are moving out quite slowly. Our artillery pieces have how much range? It's not too bad. Alright, now he's in the path of his artillery. Keep casting the Dragon's Breaths to give us the strength of Yang there. Right into all those Orc boys. Weaken those defenders. Could have probably brought the Longer Riders up to reinforce. Keep them back a bit. Have you all threaten a little bit more than you currently are. In fact, we'll have the Longer Riders. We can absorb any of the amount of damage. Just come straight over the top and go after the Rock Lobbers. We can bring the spiders over towards our crows. That would be fantastic. So many orcs there. How many kills are you at, sir? 0 so far? Azag has fallen, and we're going to go ahead and flee. Flee quickly. Fire rain rockets are starting to drop down. We'll go ahead and make sure we are getting decent targets. You just need to wait a moment there. We pretty desperately need to pull our troops back. You go ahead and run them over. Go up to these biggins. Yeah, we need to drop the boys back ever so slightly. Annihilated those Rock Lobbers. We're gonna go ahead and have Jiao Ming dropped in out of dragon form. You guys come up and around. Make sure the Squig Hoppas get annihilated. Oh, they may just charge right in. They're gonna last Samurai Charge. That works. What you'd expect from Squigs. Bring the crows back and around then. Already destroyed those biggins. Go for those Night Goblins up front. I mean, you can stay here Well, you don't have any proper crowd clearing yourself, so probably not. Let's go ahead and retreat. Stream of rockets. Bring the Sentinel through. Roman, come on up. Crossbows around. Same thing with you there, halberds. Be a great position. All missile troops. Go ahead and deal with. You still have the crossbows then. Final transmute on all those that actually make it on in. We need to stop blowing up our lines. Take you off of fire at will and just go after this unit of Night Goblins. Your target. Coming is still fighting, and you need to go ahead and keep pulling him on back. The Ragnarok ran into the woods and dealt with them. Fair enough. Blended right on through that charge. Although their trolls charged straight through our line. And they're going after our archers. Final transmutation on everyone up in here. That is dropped. Go ahead and pull them away so they're not getting taken out. Because the crows will definitely lose against a big spider. Long are having a hard time staying out of combat. Plague of Rust on the spider. All archers focus the spider. Everyone have them all move up, surround those trolls. Yep, they've made it in, the stone trolls. Ragnarok's almost gone, though. Have you charge up on the spider. Jade warriors got run over. Although most of them are still alive. Roman, we need you guys to come on back away from the enemy archers. Zhao Ming just appears to be locked in to eternal combat here. I think he'll be just fine. Blast a little fire through these lads that are coming on up. Fire Rain Rocket, give you different targets. Let's go for this gigantic cluster of arrow boys. Make sure they flee. Lions, come on up. We'll just get a nice surround there. We can throw the Ancestor Warriors in. Just to make sure none of these Orc Boys make it through the woods. Crows, go ahead and take down individual units of Air Boys. We can drop their bombs in a moment. Give you guys all a bit more armor. We'll have the cavalry come on up. Drop the armor on these Orc Boys to almost nothing. And then hit them with some fire. That worked out alright. Crash in here. Oh, that's the crows. Meant to just go for the longbow. Crows, keep doing your thing. Rockets have been out of ammo. Oh, we lost them. Quite concerning. We'll go for another final transmutation on all of these orcs up front. That should see them get blended apart. That's a nightmare. Here there were spiders. Sentinel move up to deal with said spider. The Goblin Fanatics are ripping through our backline. At least they're trying to. We've got a lot of armor. Come on through, Croman, where the Empress is all over the place. Gonna be hard to actually get some grenades down. But Azag's Wa has been annihilated, as one would expect. We're going to do what we can to try to chase down a few of these lads here. We've got a couple speedy units, and I will catch you all in a moment. Zhao Ming turned and backhanded Azag through the wall for interrupting tea time. We only lost 105 in the fighting to their 2,500. We are going to go ahead and thank the ancestors and gain a bit of replenishment.
Our spirits remain free. You are not welcome.
Well, hello, Hellman.
Court. Leave.
He wants peace, does he not? Yeah, no, there is no peace. Not for the undead.
The winds of magic now flow from where the Dragon Emperor's personnel watch over the Ivory Road. Power ebbs from a grand watchtower of Jade and Jet toward the great Wu Xin compass.
Indeed. Now we just have the final tower to build there. Of swiftness. And it looks like now we can go ahead and manipulate the winds of magic. So when it is time to switch directions again, we gotta try that one on out. See how good manipulating the winds of magic actually is, because if it's not as good as just getting a summon of Ancestral Warriors, then no real point. We already have pretty much maxed out magic in terms of how much we're gaining. Go for the order platforms here, and then upgrade this to the trade exchange. And after claiming the Mangrove Coast, have you turn around back into the Sentinels. Dog burglars attempting to hide. I think we can bypass this by going out on the coast here.
Fate reveals a path.
And we can land and attack him.
Witness their demise.
Yep, we land right next to him, and which
make your ancestors proud.
No more dog burglars. And we might be able to go into March.
The dragon-blooded.
And get back into our territory? No. We cannot.
Merit in this.
And we definitely won't. We'll stay in the area and we'll take down the settlement next turn. No problem. Fast hands.
It befits my high station.
184 range. 32 missile strength is great. Especially for an heavily armored crossbow. And Yuan Bo, it's time for you to deal with the marks of the old ones.
Expediting.
Expediting.
Death by my hand.
Indeed. Executed.
We shall annex this.
This belongs to us now. At Hunter's Jungle, we'll just go ahead and make immediately Iron Dragon's Edict for the research rate.
Dragon.
Don't necessarily need the army camp, although 2-tier settlement's usually the best way to do that, so yeah, we'll keep that in case we need any extra armored crossbows on the fly. And the chain will just have you kind of go back and forth here. And Ming Fan can deal with blocks. Is he in an ambush of his own? Probably won't work as well as he thinks it will. Let's stay Ming Fan.
First among warriors.
Oh, there's attrition to be had.
Is this a test?
No, it's not, and I could easily take this settlement down and probably take no casualties in the process. But we would be forced to fight it. So now Rickard is locked in the settlement. We should now move to surround, probably. Let's turn around and go after Kitax, though. We could use the barrier, and then from here we can kind of globally recruit up some artillery we need to take down the walls. Yoink, we lost a fair few. Just take it as is. The barrier and crossbows should allow us to easily turn them back if they try to attack us from here. Got the merchant caravans, and I even wouldn't mind getting rid of you for the replenishment building.
I govern in the Emperor's name.
Alright. The Art of War. Vanguard deployment for the entire army. Yes, please.
An upper hand, indeed.
The more slowly you say it, the more condescending it is. Let's go for grand cannons, for Vanguard deployed grand cannons.
The spirit dragon protects.
As far as the rest of our settlements go, this one's free. Hello? Well, this one's free too, so all our yen buildings. What's going on? 80% less construction cost? Yeah, we're probably hitting minus 100% in some places. So, yeah, that's fantastic. Income and growth here. do still have to pay for the Yang building, which is a bit sad. I mean, at Copper Landing, we really don't need anything other than control, so we'll just grab the conscription field. I'm lying. Key Parlor is growth. Then Duskgate we could take up to next year, which we absolutely shall. All the minor settlements here in Lustria. And he did elect to stay inside his walls. Very unwise.
Plan scheme is discordant.
Yeah, we'll just let them
Attention. Humility in all
be able to auto-resolve with the reinforcements coming on in. Decisive victory, we just need those towers.
to the front line.
Feng Feng, you have...
General.
No, so you wouldn't be able to attack it either. Alright, looks like Lustria is more or less pacified.
Servant of the dragons.
Got a few armies knocking around up into this general area, so we probably want to grab an extra force here. And I will go for a magistrate since they're a bit cheaper. Weapon specialist. Construction cost. Well, none of those are great. We'll just grab the bureaucrat then.
This moment has been prepared for. Lord Magistrate reporting.
Then we give you just a couple sentinels. We probably want the troops first. We'll go for, since we're fighting Empire, jet lions to block those crossbow bolts back at them. And then maybe some extra troops from Reichland. Oh, indeed. We could get another Hellstorm rocket battery. That's a bit crazy. I think we just want more troops. So let's grab some great swords from Reichland. And archers from our elven partners.
Strategize.
That'll be great.
Don't be lied.
Then we'll give you just all three of these. And come back over to improved inspiring presence. From there, we'll just grab another marksman grand tactician.
A worthy addition to my arsenal.
Doubles the length of those
Lord
effects.
Magistrate
We'll have you,
stands
magistrate, keep recruiting up more as an archers. In fact, 4 turns of recruitment.
Lord Magistrate reporting.
They're definitely building up forces on our
Excellent.
borders here.
Be on
Jan, can you grab any extra units from Allied recruitment, please? No, we have a lot of points built up with some of these others that we haven't been able to recruit anyone from. Just got to get those outposts actually built in. To deal with mass chaff from Islev, let's go for the war wagons with mortars, since they both have the chaff clearing capabilities, and they can turn into chariots later on. Then we will likely jump that guy into global recruitment, get rid of some of these
benefits the Empire.
archers for some artillery, because it looks like Mother Stanky is building up for war. Okay.
Sorcery through me.
Just go for the magic reserves on Yuan Bo, and even though we really haven't had any issues with magic reserves, we come back up to Pingbo.
Establish a
Move
safe
through the mountains. We won't quite declare war on Archaon, but it is only a matter of time. Not gonna worry about the minor settlements, but I absolutely will upgrade the walls there at the Challenger.
I think only of
Cormac
the
is hiding,
Christian.
and Jorhul is waiting for her to deal with him.
Generate.
I'm a degenerate.
I will make my father proud.
You cannot deceive.
Who's defending Gorger Rock? Actually, a fair few Chaos Warriors, so we're gonna stay in ambush stance.
The storm dragon.
See how brave they're feeling.
The Iron Dragon.
Dragon, how many points did you gain for breaking the Wa?
Very well.
Definitely need some missile resist. And I think we'll go for Foe Seeker as well, so you can zoom around.
An extension.
of my celestial
We
will.
with knob nails here. Doink.
The Emperor is
Still
with
lost
us.
a few. So we will go ahead and
They
venerate and pull back.
shall mine Whopstone.
See how many Chaos Dwarves start coming on over here towards us.
Alchemist,
Guessing it's going to be a lot.
I crave.
You, any new troops? Reikland's going to be a while before we're actually able to recruit any through. And no, we don't have any more buildings in that case. We need to fix that. Arguilan, I would love to be able to recruit up. Even some Glade Guard would be fine. Settlement you're likely to actually retain. I'm not able to get the good ones. Grimhold is likely one you'll keep, so we'll go ahead and construct one up here. Are we just waiting on our outpost to go in? That's the problem. Okay, so they're all giving us the exact same goodies. Are any of these actual minor settlement? I think Leones's as well. It looks like a major. Sweet. That's where we're building it on up then. Some peasant bowmen. They're not much, but we can use them in a pinch. We don't have to recruit them up with gold, which is quite nice. Created that one there, the Evershale.
Leader of men. Move upon my
Come on
order.
out. And then back in, so I am not bothered by the
General of the
notification.
celestial host. Soldiers, take up position.
And then we continue to smash our way through
Dragon-blooded
the Mountains of Morn. That's Greasus now, is it?
Alchemist of the House of Secrets.
No real reason. We'll have Penguin and deal with this camp,
Dragon-blooded Shogunga.
and then we'll go into an ambush stance.
Move like water, fight as one.
We lost a few there. Ogres are always very damaging.
Cathay needs them
Ambush
dead.
at the crossroads, and we'll have Yuan Shan come up and do the same.
Lord reporting. Shogungan Lord reporting.
Move up and ambush on the other end.
Shadow.
Create all of our yin buildings there for either very cheap or completely free.
Yin and the yang. Celestial
King Ji, I'm pretty sure we can just have you move up and take
for
down
the
Yeti Peak
Imperial
now.
family. Warriors, sons, with me.
Ooh, we're a bit too ambitious.
Whatever they have, we have dragons.
Whatever they have, we have dragons. Karl Franz, you have cleared Middenheim
our
for us.
ancestors.
You absolute Chad. When he's gonna come help.
To arms
Perfect.
in Sen Yang's name.
We have now been, we've got the Emperor's Seal
Present
for being the
at once.
Elector Count of Middenheim.
Lord Magistrate reporting.
Go into the archer platforms. Defense is gonna be pretty important here. Punishment control.
Master
Yeah, surprisingly.
of the province.
Cherry blossoms bloom in the Empire. We'll grab you some tactical prowess, my friend, and start working on towards these specialist drills.
Our supremacy is assured.
I would agree. Meow, you stay here
A
Keep
great
replenishing.
crusade.
and threatening, staring at them threateningly.
Enemies.
Ulrich has moved on up. I'm still thinking we can handle you in auto-resolve, my friend.
Sacred duty.
Apologies for it, though.
Earn the Emperor's love.
The undead are simply not a threat anymore, any longer.
Master of Feng Shui.
Leadership for us,
We will
less for
bring
them.
order.
Still likes to eliminate as many of our front line as possible. That's an army down.
Wind shake.
You go into encamp
I
stance,
permit you
perfect,
to
then move to
rest.
this area. We can have Min C come on out of the Shattered Stone Bay.
Shogunga.
She can hit the Dread Rock.
Spill their vile blood.
I think we have any other armies that are coming up to threaten. One a little bit to the north there. Set up siege towers, and we wait.
Dismantle them.
for the conscription field in Nablar country there. I will take the scrap towers up to the final tier so we can get some walls in there.
Celestial General. Traverse the high ground.
Boo can move on through southern portion of the pass. I don't mind continuing to damage things just because.
I shall
Well done.
destruction.
Saboteur extraordinaire.
Men,
Follow them on in.
sizes. I will not have a day.
On U-port up to the seaport there, and we can't really afford anything else. Such is the way. Since Hanyu Port is a max tier settlement, it is likely time to start transferring some of these over to their counterparts. We'll probably do so with the Yin Lodge here, although it's better to keep it in so it doesn't take quite as many turns to fix it up.
Instrument of the divine.
We will look over here. I think we are pretty well tapped out for this turn. That's Jangbo there, and I'm pretty sure that our besieging forces down here in the south of Austria are just needing to build up those towers. That's all we're waiting for down here.
Yes.
Yep, absolutely.
Marching to war.
Alright then. That is another turn. Our ambush failed, but Goldtooth's moving on in anyways, and we would lose just a unit of crowmen. I think that's just fine.
Make your
We'll sacrifice some crows.
proud.
And more than enough gold to replace them.
Show them mercy.
Let us discuss our shared fate.
Rock Guards got down to, oh, he's got 2 settlements there, but one of them is divided by Kairos. He wants to trade, we can do that. Alright, we've got, oh man, our poor caravan has been ambushed. Let's go ahead and fight it. Alright, well at least this caravan has a lot of troops, so we should, in theory...
We fight for the Dragon Emperor. We fight for the Moon Empress.
Where are our foes at? Our lovely caravan.
We have countless more missiles.
Countless more. And here come the ogres from all sides. Are you sure we have countless more missiles? Definitely doesn't look like it. Okay, so they've got 3 scrap launchers? Yeah, we're done.
Stone and steel.
Everyone turn and fight where you can. Our shotguns are already going to retreat, but luckily they are going to come on back. Cavalry, don't get charged by those ogres if you can help it.
Wind and fire. Move in formation.
Move in formation.
Warriors.
Oh yeah, no, the scrap launcher spread shot there is destroying us. Come on through the woods and go after the lead belchers. It's been bogged down by the Noblars. Woof. This was an army.
Praise the dragons!
Bring them through the woods after the scrap launcher. Just do as much damage to that guy as we can. Our shotguns are back, so just go ahead and set up. They get completely scattergunned by the scrap launcher. It knows what our most dangerous target is.
The dragons ask. Thunder of cities.
Come on. Go ahead and speed this one on up as we have definitely met our match here. Well, you two on a way into these trappers there, although they're likely to get annihilated. Getting some missile fire on in. He's completely surrounded. Maybe we can stop these lead belchers from firing. The answer is... maybe. Scrap launcher continues to destroy our shotgunners. Jade lances are gone, and let's go ahead and speed this one on up. There's not a lot we can do here. Unfortunate. Already gives us a close defeat, which is a bit kind. That's a full stack army. The disrespect. Got a few foiled ambushes, looks like. Successful missions, and a few mounts to be gained. Keep the notifications to flip on through, and we've got our Yin healing. The Moon Empress weeps for every fallen child of Cathay. For this reason, she is known to walk amongst those who follow her creed, disguised as a peasant healer, tending to the wounded and dying. Extra bit of replenishment for our Yin units, and a bit of upkeep reduction as well. Plagues in Middenheim. And here's the army that took us down. Oh, they get to keep wandering around? I'm sure that's not how it's supposed to be. Yuan Shan, you come on in and deal with the Valley of Horns. You guys can work together on Bullthug then. If he decides to make a move.
Spill their vile blood.
Surround.
What madness is this?
No madness. Simply travel.
Dragon-blooded Shogunga.
Here we are.
Witness.
No one's lost, right? We already lost the crows.
We will bring order.
There we are, and we'll have you. And we'll sack it. And then the army that needs to replenish can jump into the
Witness their
Valley of
demise.
Horns.
Bend to Cathay's will.
There we go.
Blend with the night.
Ambush nearby, and we can jump in and grab some more Chroman.
Cathayan's duty.
Perfect.
Shaper of the Eight Winds.
I'm gonna demolish this building here in the Valley of Horns. Let's go for pure
The dragon
replenishment
blood.
and control.
Alchemist of the House of Secrets.
Go into March. We can have
It is my calling.
Mubo here.
Celestial General.
Start the siege, and then you can come in and help. Perfect.
We are Cathay's.
And Goldtooth is being
Bring this settlement.
slowly squashed. Well, it may not make the Ivory Road safe, even if we have secured the Ivory Road itself.
At last, I am accepted.
Let's go for research rate even here. Take out the shotgun building and leave in the dormitory at Grimtop. Just replenish crossbows on the fly.
Sacred duty.
Dread Rock and Fall.
Earn the Emperor's love. They will know order.
Now we've hit the point of critical mass. He's hiding out in Dragonfang Mount, and it's not even a main settlement, so
Dragon-blooded
shouldn't be much of an issue to deal with them.
Blend
Just
with
go into an ambush stance. Once they try to come on out of the area, they should be squashed. Totally. Now we pass out some skills. Melee defense where we can.
Celestial glory.
Your army looking like?
Dragons.
Lots of front lines. We'll definitely go ahead and grab the unyielding for a secondary.
Lord of Yin and Yang.
Jade Lightning sounds fantastic.
The dragon-blooded.
Gonna pass out melee defense.
Shaper.
Other Astromancers here. You were more or less maxed out. Let's start grabbing Specialist in case we need to use any
Dragon-blooded Shogunga.
of your abilities. Constellation of the Dragon there.
Child of the Nine.
Evasion, final point into transportation. Sweet. Yeah, no. Cathay is under our control. The Mountains of Morn are almost. We have to deal with Greece's horde.
Marching to war.
What's left of them? We'll kick you out.
Of the dragons.
Doubtful. Let's get rid of the Tariff building as well. We'll just go for all defense. So they are down to just the Titan's notch. At least That's what it appears.
Made a fatal mistake.
Yep, just the Titan's Notch. So we'll go ahead and peace out with Gold Tooth. Take all of your gold. You can have the one settlement. Enjoy it. But we're going to keep an eye on your one settlement and destroy it if it becomes a problem.
Host.
Easy. Yeah, let's go ahead and start working towards the Dragon Emperor's blessing, so... Oh, I thought you had to have all three. Just kidding. 5% dropped upkeep, extra magic, extra recruit rank, and for both of our units and our Lord and Heroes.
Even now, we learn.
Even now. Alright then. Yeah, no, we have pretty well conquered at least all of the areas we are currently fighting in. Several armies kind of building up on the back front here, but...
Celestial General.
Be no problem. Back here at the High Sentinels, let's go ahead and jump into the Matters of State. We rush construction on all of these buildings, including our next Astromantic Relay. Perfect. Lizardmen armies muster. Ooh, all over the place, huh? Can you reach any of them? No. So go into March, which, for whatever reason, doesn't give us any more movement at all.
The dragons would approve.
You build up a
Obedience
few
is all
more
I ask.
archers. Well, there's gonna be lots of lizards, so we probably need a few frontline as well. Grab some Jade warriors. Do. We have 5 more of these steel tokens to use. Reserve conscription. Target settlement's garrison is deployed as an army onto the campaign map. Probably not. We could simply make it a fortress city. Or the final one there. In terms of all of these, well, honestly, we don't need to use our stone or steel tokens. Let's go for the supply line operations on Yuan Bo, though. Just for a bit more replenishment, movement range, leadership, and ammunition.
The Jade Dragon.
Alright, now, Bing, your job is to hold the line. See what Chaos is up to. No corruption in the area, but it's still just gonna naturally be a place that we're gonna take attrition. They're trying as hard as they can. It's not gonna work out for them. I have you go into March. You can deal with the army outside of Jubiodal. Go into Jubiodal.
Whatever they have.
Decisive win. Finish off Clan Pestilence.
Take all.
Don't mind if I do. Then Zhongli, you can hang out here. While Cheng Feng moves up to the north to take down the last Persian army there. Probably a good idea to come to the Dust Peaks for maximum replenishment. Rats and Lustria are wiped out, something the lizards have failed to do for millennia. We did it as an afterthought. They were in our way. And the blade is probably the call there.
Such treasures, spoils of war.
And then just one more archer group. Business. That is going to be all the time I've got for today. I have been Space Wizard Total War. Remember to leave a like for the Light God and a sub for the Zepton. Until the next one.
Against